So this course, you know, has definitely challenged me, you know, and to really slow down and ground more and just calm my speed, calm my intentions. I'm a very firm orthopedic-based therapist generally. My printer is not complying today, so I'm just going off my phone just to remind myself of things that I wrote. I said yes because I'm just passionate about helping this underserved demographic, and wanting to have a longer career, like I said earlier, and easier for me and my body. I wanted also, because I work in a multidisciplinary clinic, and you know it's really well managed and run by an RMT and a chiro now. No, sorry, a physio now. But I needed to be responsible for some of my own practice and how it progresses. So moving into the struggling with anything, where that moves on to is, yes, Canva, marketing, that was a challenge for me. I haven't had to do anything like that related to my business because it's all covered by my clinic, right? They just provided everything and do all the online stuff and promotions and everything. So doing that, learning that side of my practice and business was really useful, but a challenge for sure. Challenges. Otherwise, I don't think I was really struggling with anything, but I found school challenging even in high school. I didn't do very well in high school, and I had a lot of self-doubt, and I just didn't believe in myself, and I didn't excel in school apart from just a few subjects that I really liked. And then when I went to massage school, I passed everything, and I passed my boards first time, and I was like, wow, you've got a brain here, and it works really well. And so as I got older chronologically and matured and grown as a massage therapist over the last 13 years, I've definitely felt, wow, okay, Annabel, you know things, you can learn, okay, you know, we all learn differently, need different help. So I think I just need to apply all the things that I've learned through these 6 months. And also, you know, I've done this work a little bit longer than all of you too beforehand. I was most excited about just making new connections, of course, with all you lovelies, and like-minded individuals, and be part of a community. You know, I do have a sort of a community with my clinic, and we have a great rapport with everyone, but this is really different. And even a few of you had said, you know, just being an RMT, it's like we have to prove ourselves a bit more, you know, oh, you're just a massage therapist. But we when people really understand what we know and what we learn and what we do, and how we spend time with our patients in that room, we spend the most time with our clients than I think any other healthcare professional. And because we have this, just because we touch in very different ways depending on our patients' needs, I feel we just gain, you know, people just trust us more, I think, maybe, and just feel closer to us, and feel that, you know, I don't know, we're there more emotionally for them than, say, a physio or a chiro, for example. I found the complex surgeries fascinating. I'm a visual learner. I love the videos and all the images, and just discussing them, and just seeing really what happens inside the body, because obviously we're touching on the outside, but having a better understanding of what was happening really inside was mind-blowing for me. I just love that. And also, you know, just understanding what the medical world can do for our breast and chest clients these days, and how that has progressed over the centuries and decades. Key takeaways were how an appropriate assessment, questions, intentions, language, and energy can better help us build patient trust and ease their anxieties and concerns. you know, we weren't just learning the information just for treatment, but also how we present these treatments in a heart-centered and caring way. It was definitely a challenge, I think, for quite a few of us to really slow down and ground and just breathe. How I've grown as a therapist, like I said, I've just become more comfortable, confident treating this demographic. I think just applying everything that we've learned over the 6 months is what we need, really, and just to get our hands busy. And you know, I'm glad obviously we've got this great community to feed off, and always, you know, and Erin and Kirsten as well. Has my original intention been fulfilled? Yes, I think so. I just need to just keep going and grow and develop. I think that's, you know, that's what's happened with all of us over the years in the courses we've done, and how does it change the direction of your practice? And my work, I love my work. I find it really rewarding, but the humdrum back, neck, shoulders all the time, can get a little tiresome. And I really love this change of direction and pace in my week. You know, I look forward to my every day going to work, but my Fridays, I'm like, oh, what interesting presentation am I going to have today? You know, is it going to be a new patient? And I really like that my clinic and my colleagues are talking about me, what I do, when people are asking questions at the front. Oh, there's a therapist here that can help you with that. You know, I'm like, great. And sometimes I'll hear that if I'm just in a treatment room between patients, and I come out and go, that's me, you know, and just start talking about what we do. So I love talking about MG and exactly what we're doing, and even to men, because some men have female partners, and they're like, oh, what does that do? What sort of breast, what happens with mastectomy? I had that yesterday with a male patient, a friend of mine. So that was cool. And lastly, what would I say to myself starting the program? Manage your time well, study, ask questions, and just don't give up. You know, just never give up, because I used to do that too much in my youth, and I'm in my 50s now, and I've definitely just become a more confident human. Yeah. And again, I would really like to extend my gratitude and thanks to obviously you, Erin, for your vision. You know, you've done great. You've done great, girl. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm glad I'm along the journey with you. And Kirsten, wow, your sessions were mind-blowing and really fascinating and challenging, but thought-provoking, and you know, made us think of different ways of how we can reach out to our community and promote ourselves. And obviously Marielle, you know, and Lisa, they've been great as well in the background. So, and thank you to all of you. I look forward to continuing connections with you in the future.